What's up, everyone? I'm gonna wait for some more people to get on here. Today's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, that's for sure. I'm excited about today. Hello, Melanie. What's going on? Hello, Taylor, my boss, Miss Taylor. What's going on? Alan, Seth, we got us a good group getting on here. I'm excited about today. So today, I know I say I'm excited about every day, but I am actually really excited today. I'm a little bit nervous too. But I'm also really excited. So I told you guys beforehand that we have some big news that we are releasing today on the live. That is true. I did not lie. Yes, we do have big news. Yes, I will tell it to you at the end of the live. So you got to stick around and find out what's going on, what this big news is. I'm excited to tell you, but wait till the end. So what I'm actually going to be doing right now, and literally I just thought of it like 10 minutes ago. I was like, what's something that would be interesting? So what I'm going to do, I have a random question generator pulled up. And if you guys want to ask me questions and I will answer them. Any question you want to know, literally anything, ask me anything, I will answer it. Also, I have a random generator, question generator, and I'm just going to talk to you guys. We're going to hang out. We're just going to connect, where you're going to learn a little bit about me, and we're going to have a good time. And then after that, I'm going to take a spirit animal quiz. So if you want to know what my spirit animal is, we're going to find out together. So here we go. Let's do this thing. So the first question on the random, hello, how's it going? All right, so the first question on the random question generator is this. It says, if there was an Olympics for everyday activities, what activity would you have a good chance at winning a medal in? That's a good one because I don't do a lot of everyday activities. I would say that one thing I'd be pretty good at is video games. All right, I know that there are like competitions and stuff. I don't want to get into the weeds about like actual competitive video gaming, but if I was like video gaming against other people who were just normal Joes, I'd have a pretty good chance. I'm pretty decent. I play a lot. So that's one thing. Oh, Daystar says, we all know your spirit animal is a lion. I freaking wish. All right, check this out. Look at that thing. I actually got that in Uganda. No joke. So, yeah, my spirit animal, I wish it would be a lion. Here's something else that's pretty cool. I can't show you the numbers on this thing because it's my cord, but it's a lion. So yeah, I really like lions. Lions are pretty cool, pretty neat. Oh wait, I actually have another one. You can't see this one as well. It's another lion. So yeah, let's hope that it's a lion when I actually take that spirit animal quiz. We'll see. So if you're just joining us, I'm just letting you know what we're doing. We're just hanging out. I'm answering some random generated questions on this random generator thing. And then I'm also going to take a spirit animal quiz at the end of it. And then we have some really big news, some super really big, awesome news. I want you guys to stick around for that. All right, next question on the random generator. It's loading. Oh, this one's good. It says, when you were a kid, what movie did you watch over and over and over and over again? Let me think about it. There were a few. I liked a lot of movies. I think, honestly, the movie that I watched the most as a kid was The Sandlot, the baseball movie. It was just a classic, just such a good movie. And I actually have a pretty funny story. So, so The Sandlot. So check this out. I think that there may be one bad word in The Sandlot. I know, not the best. I think there's one bad word. So every time that I wanted to watch it, I had to go to my mom and say, Mom, and I was little, I was like, Mom, can we watch The Sandlot? I promise I will not say the word in the movie. I promise you I won't say it. And then she would let us say it, or she would let us watch it if we promised we wouldn't say the word. Pretty funny story. Oh, Alan's got a question. What are the numbers on the... I can't tell you the numbers on my credit card. Alan, come on, buddy. That wouldn't be cool. All right, next question. What's something people don't worry about but really should? I could go deep into this. I could go deep into it. Let me think. I think that one thing that people don't worry about too much is honoring what they say they're going to do. That's one thing that people don't worry about, because your word is, that's all you really got. I could have probably went deeper on that. Also could have went less deep, but we're all right. I'll just move on to the next one. What are you afraid people see when they look at you? Wow. I guess you guys are going to learn a lot about me today. Yes, The Sandlot is a classic, Nick. What am I afraid people see when they look at me? I think the biggest thing that I worry about people seeing is that I'm typical. I know that sounds like I'm trying to be different, trying to stick out. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just don't want to look like everybody else. I don't know. I want to be different, but not for just being different. Because we live in a world that's like everybody's trying to be everybody else. I want to be me. I just want to be me. Want to talk how I talk. Want to say the things I say. I want to think the way I think. I want to interact with people the way I interact with people. I just want to be me. At the end of the day, I just want to be me. If I'm not being me, that sucks. So, what am I afraid about when people look at me? I'm afraid that they're going to see everybody else. I want to be different, but like in a good way. I just want to be a good different. So, next question. It's loading. Okay. What was the most amazing physical feat you've managed to pull off? There are a few. I know it sounds arrogant. I'm not trying to be arrogant. But I've had a few amazing things, physical things happen in my life. I would say the craziest, most amazing thing that's ever happened in my life was me and my buddies were hiking at Welty Falls one time. And this was actually, let me start at the beginning. This story is actually pretty funny. So when my senior year, it was during soccer season. I played football, basketball, and soccer through high school, but it was during soccer season, and it was actually a day where we could give blood at the school, and I think only juniors and seniors were allowed to do that. Anyways, but it was in the middle of soccer season. We had practice that day, and coach was no, under no circumstances are you guys allowed to give blood. We have to practice today, and if you give blood, you can't practice or whatever. So it was if you guys want to give blood after the season, that's great. During the season, don't give blood. And me and my friends were just being stupid. We acted like we didn't hear him or we didn't know that. So we went and gave blood anyways. And so we missed practice. Coach was so mad at us, and we were all just oh, I didn't know you said that. I felt terrible. I felt bad. But anyways, so what me and my friends did, instead of going to practice, we just went hiking. Stupid. We just went hiking. So we went hiking at Welty Falls, and we were climbing this tree. It was I can't explain how, it was falling over, but it was so high off the ground. And I have this knife, and I'm digging into it, climbing up this tree. And as soon as I get to the very top of it, and I would say that thing was probably 25 feet off the ground. It was high. The bark on this tree rips off, and I'm falling off of this thing, dig the knife into the top of the tree, and I'm just hanging there by the knife. And I remember I was just looking around, and then I looked at my friends, and I'm I'm alive! I know this sounds so stupid. I promise you I did that. That was the most amazing physical feat I've ever managed to pull off. It was stupid. Don't be an idiot when you go to Welty Falls, but it was amazing. I'll give myself that. Next question. Stick around for the big news at the end of the live, everyone. And thank you for being here. I love you all. What product or service is way more expensive than it needs to be? There are many, 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 many things I could put here. What product or service is more expensive than it needs to be? Being a shoe guy, I'm going to say shoes. At the end of the day, we don't need the shoes that we wear. I mean, what shoes am I wearing right now? These are all right. Look at these. Those cost like upwards of like $100. Why? Apple, that's a good answer, Brandon. Apple is more expensive than it needs to be. But at the end of the day, all we need for shoes are things to cover our feet so we don't hurt our feet when we walk. Like, why do they have to be upwards of 100, 200, even 300? There's a pair of shoes out right now. And yes, if I had the money, I would buy them. But they are $2,500. $2,500. Let me show you these shoes. You're going to be like, why do you need those? And the truth is you don't need them. Let me find them. And these shoes are, I love them, but there's no reason for them to be this expensive. Look at them. Oh, it's loading. Look. There's no reason for that shoe to be upwards of $2,500. But it is. Shoes are ridiculously overpriced. And all that little tag on the side of it is the only reason that they're that expensive. It's insane. So the answer to my question, even though, yes, there are a lot of things that are overpriced, the answer, I still love them, but no cord should be over. Yeah, I agree. No cord from Apple should be over $50. Anyways, one of the most overpriced, expensive products, shoes. They just don't have to be as expensive as they are. That being said, I love them. I buy them. I've spent a lot of money on shoes, but they don't need to be that expensive. Next question. What would be the most amazing adventure to go on? You might think I'm a nerd. That's cool. But I think one of the coolest... So has anybody ever watched The Hobbit? If you've watched The Hobbit, let me know in the comments. I love The Hobbit. The Hobbit's a freaking good trilogy. The books were good too. Anyways, you can actually walk the trail that the Hobbit and his dwarf crew took to the Misty Mountain. You can walk from the Shire all the way to... all the way to the Misty Mountain. It's in New Zealand right now. I would do that. That'd be awesome. You hike, you camp. It's really cool. So that's the most amazing adventure I would have gone on. You haven't seen it? You should. You should watch The Hobbit. Is it possible that someone's genes might affect their political leanings? If no, why not? If so, what would be the ramifications? What? This one... This one's out of left field. So is it possible that someone's genes, like their bloodline, might affect their political leanings? I think it's all political. I think political leanings are all not necessarily all where you grew up, but the environment that you've been around. I don't want this to be political, so I'm not going to really go into it at all. But I think the answer to that question is no. I think it's all about where you've been around. Next question. Alan, what you got? Watched a web series where two fans walk the entire path of the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's pretty awesome. That would be awesome. I would love that. We'll do like 2 or 3 or more. Again, if you guys have questions, hit me up and I'll answer them. What small change greatly improves a person's appearance? Ooh, here's a good one. Fellas, this is all for the fellas out there. Straighten up your posture. I'm bad at this. I promise you, I'm the worst at it, and you're gonna see me slouching all the time. But if you straighten up your posture, it makes you look like 2 inches taller. Makes you look buffer. Makes your shoulders look bigger. So a little thing that you can improve your appearance, fellas. Straighten up your back. Straighten up your posture. That'll help you out. Last question on here. If you guys have a question, let me know. And then we'll move on to my spirit animal. And then we got some big news. Do you have a favorite sibling? No. I might, but I'm not going to say it on here. I know that they're watching. So the answer to that question is no, I do not have a favorite sibling. I love them all. I love them all differently. Like me and KJ, we can play video games all day, and we can talk about, football, nerd stuff, whatever. And me and Lana can't do any of that, but we can do different things. So do I have me and Kylie, we have our own unique relationship. So we all just have our own unique relationships. I don't have a favorite. They're just different. I don't know what that means. What is your favorite thing to do in your free time? Brooke, don't tell KJ he's not my favorite. He's one of my favorites. I have 3 favorites. What is your favorite thing to do in your free time? That's a good question. I like to hang out with friends all the time. If I could hang out with them 24/7, like if I could live with them, I would. I love my friends, love hanging out with them. But what we do in that free time, we disc golf. I love disc golf. Disc golf's a lot of fun. Video games. I love video games. Actually, if any of you guys are on PS4, hit me up. I will. Let me think of the best way to. Maybe I can. Yeah, I'll just comment it. Here's my handle on PS4. So if any of you guys play on PS4, hit me up. There it is under Daystar Students. That's my handle. Hit me up. I will play video games with you anytime. Just let me know. So I like to play video games in my free time. Reading the Word, that's a big one. I don't get to do it as much as I want to. I take that back. I need to set more time to do it. But that being said, I really do enjoy it when I do. But hanging out with friends, that's a big one. I love doing that. All right, last question on the generator. If you have any questions, let me know. Last question on the generator, then we'll do my spirit animal. Then we have big news. So this one says, what's something you can never seem to finish? Books. I can never seem to finish books. Back when I was in high school, I read a decent amount. My best friend in high school, his name was Parker. He read like nobody's business. He read, like, honestly, he was reading like 3-4 big books a week. And I did not read to that extent at all, but I did read a good amount of books. But nowadays, it's getting tougher and tougher for me to finish books. In fact, like the year that I graduated, I probably didn't read a book for the whole year. I bet a bunch of you guys don't like to read either, so you're not really relating with what I'm saying that much. But reading is really important. Readers are leaders, is what I'm told. And actually, there's a lot of good books that I can refer you to that you need to read. But reading is really good for you. And it's getting harder for me to finish books, but I am starting back to get into it. And so what's something I can never seem to finish? Books. But I'm getting back into it. Right now I'm reading a book called... I can't even remember the name. That's how bad I am at reading. I'm just going to... Oh, it's right here. Let me get it. Because I can't remember the exact wording of the book. Ordering Your Private World. Ordering Your Private World. This book is incredible, and it will kick you in the face. It'll make you feel like you're so disorganized and you've got nothing good going on. But it is so helpful. I am not super far into it, but it's really helping me out already. So reading, that's one thing that's hard for me to finish. If you guys have any questions, let me know. All right, let's take my spirit animal quiz. If y'all are ready, let me know. Before we get started, y'all tell me what spirit animal you think I am. I hope I get a lion. Lions are awesome. I think my favorite thing about lions is, because if you could sum them up in one word, it's swagger. They just got swagger. They don't care about anything. They just do what they want to do. Watch a lion walk. He ain't got no cares in his life. He's just like, what's going on? I think I might go kill something. Oh, what, you challenging me? I'm going to kill you. They're just awesome. They don't care. All right, question number 1. I'll show you guys my questions and my answers. So what's your favorite natural element? Air, earth, fire, water, wood, or space? Gotta be fire. There's just something about fire. Fire's just cool, man. I don't know how else to explain it. I feel at peace with myself most of the time. I'm going to be honest. I feel very at peace with myself. I tend to be more down to earth than head in the clouds. More down to earth. I think I'm a good mix. I think that I'm a dreamer. But I'm not unrealistic. I think I'm kind of in the middle. So, but of the two, I would say I'm more down to earth than I am head in the clouds. All right, next question. Is it taking a bit to load? Okay, I find it easy to approach others. This is an interesting one. Most of my life growing up, I thought I'm so extroverted. It's not real true. I'm a good mix, I believe. I say that a good mix just makes it sound better than what it is. I'm somewhere in the middle. I don't get anxiety about talking to people. I can talk to people. If you tell me to go talk to somebody, I will. I'll meet them. I'll probably enjoy having a conversation with them. That being said, I don't like seeking out conversation with people that I don't know. So the way I answer that one, I find it easy to approach others. I'm going to say that's somewhat inaccurate. I don't necessarily find it easy to approach others, but I don't find it hard either. I frequently do things without a specific schedule or plan. That was the old me. The old me would have done anything and had no plan about it. I'm going to say that I do not do that. I usually have a plan. I usually almost always have a plan going into something. Maybe I spend too much time planning sometimes and not enough time doing. Lesson of the day. Plan less, do more. The typical ordinary way feels like a betrayal of myself. No. I like to be original, but I also like to be effective. And sometimes people know more than me. The old ways sometimes work, so I'm going to say that that's inaccurate. I frequently come up with ideas or solutions out of nowhere. Is it arrogant if I say that that's very accurate? It might be arrogant. I think it's right. I think it's pretty accurate. I'm a pretty creative guy. They come out of nowhere most of the time. The more useful I am to others, the happier I am. Absolutely. I love helping people out. That goes at work. That goes at anything I'm doing. That goes in my relationship as well with Emily. If I can help her, I love to do it. So the more useful I am to others, the happier I am. I agree. I spend a lot of time observing before I act. Again, I used to think I was a hothead, and that would have been no for me. Oh, what's going on? But now I think I'm spending a little bit more time observing, so I'm gonna say that's fairly accurate. We are almost done. 5 out of 8. I like to be impressive to others. We're just gonna go ahead and say very accurate and move on from that one. Yeah, I like to be impressive to others. I'm always looking for new things to experience. I'm going to say that that's somewhat inaccurate. I don't mind trying new things. I'm not looking for it, though, especially not all the time. We're almost there, people. And if y'all have any questions for me, let me know. I live a fast-paced existence. Yeah, I do. I think I think that's fairly accurate. Not as fast as some people, but as fast as a lot. How would you rather spend your free time? I'd rather go outdoors and walk or a hike in a park nearby. That's a pretty good one. Building something or engaging in creative activity like arts and crafts, I'm going to say no. Playing video games or watching a movie at home. I like to play video games. I'm not a big movie guy, but I like video games. Getting together with my friends and have fun going out. Yeah, that's me. I like to get together with my friends. We could be sitting there doing literally nothing. I would love it. I require lots of alone time to recharge. No. Nah, I don't need any alone time, to be honest. Emily knows that. She needs alone time from me sometimes, but I don't really need any alone time, period. I could, like I said, I could be with I could live with my friends if that was an option. I seek out the secret of the universe. That's a tricky question. I already know what the secret of the universe is. Jesus. But more than anything, I think this is asking how curious I can be. I think I'm pretty curious. I think I'm actually not very curious. I think what the heck? I think I'm just pretty like go with it. So that's asking kind of like, am I skeptical of things? No. Like the best way to think of this, I think, is the Bible. A lot of people, and this is it's good actually. A lot of people are like, they want to dive into the word and see how everything lines up and see where things fit. I'm not really like that. I'm more or less like, if it says it in the Bible, I'll believe it. I believe it's true. I believe God wrote it. I'm good. So this is asking if I seek out the secret of the universe. Nah, I'm pretty go with it, you know. All right, let's see my results. Oh boy, that's a good one right there. You are the tiger. That's pretty close to the lion. That's pretty close. If you guys thought I might get something similar to the tiger, let me know. Let me read what it says. This is what it means to be a tiger. In the kingdom of spirit animals, the tiger puts a special emphasis on raw feelings and emotions. The tiger spirit animal symbolizes primal instincts, unpredictability, and ability to trust yourself. I trust myself, Tiger King. Alan. By affinity with the spirit animal, you may enjoy dealing with life matters spontaneously, trusting your intuition and acting fast when needed. That's pretty good. I think I'm a fast thinker when I need to be. It's pretty good. That is a pretty good answer. All right. I've had fun hanging out with you guys. You thought I forgot about the big announcement, didn't you? Well, I didn't. Here it is. Here's the big announcement. And I'm so excited about what we're doing here. Some of you may be watching this later and you skipped all of my stuff just to get to the big announcement. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. But you missed out on some cool stuff. Anyways, here's the big announcement. Here it is. I hope you're ready. We have been thinking long and hard about how we want to do this with COVID going on. And I know you guys are sick of hearing it. And I know you guys are probably bored staying at home. And we are too. We miss you guys. And that's a big reason why we've been thinking about what we can do to better engage with you guys, our students. And so we're gonna like change up what we're doing here. So what we've been doing is going live every single day at 3:00. And more or less our videos, our live videos have been more of like, more or less what you would kind of see on YouTube. Not so much engagement. This one's had a lot more engagement. And this is what we are going to try to be going to. The first thing that we're going to be changing is the timing of everything. We are not going live at 3:00 every day. We are going on Instagram or YouTube. Wherever we're going, we are going to be going on at 7:30 at night, p.m., 7:30 p.m. There's a few reasons we want to do that, but we think that that's a better time. We can engage with you guys more. So 7:30 is when we are going to be going on every weekday. And Saturdays at noon, we will be releasing a bigger, funnier, fun video at noon on Saturdays. So let me kind of lay out what our weekly schedule's looking like. And listen, guys, we're so excited about it. We think we're going to be so much more engaging with you guys. Because straight up, we miss you guys. We had a Zoom call yesterday, and we were just like, we aren't engaging enough with them. We want to hear more from them. We want to see their faces more. We want to engage with them instead of just them seeing what we're doing. So I hope that this will all help this out. So this is kind of the model we're going to be running day to day, week to week. So Mondays, we are going to be going live at 7:30 And what that's going to look like is a little bit kind of like what we're doing right now. More conversational, more just hanging out, doing stuff like that. Tuesdays, and this is when it's going to get exciting, okay? Tuesdays, we are going to be doing a Zoom call with some of you guys. How we determine who's going to get into the Zoom call, we're just going to do a limited Zoom call. We're not going to do everybody. That would be chaos. But we're going to be doing a Zoom call, and we are actually going to be putting it on Instagram Live. For those who are not in the Zoom call, you can still comment. You can still hang out with us. You can still watch us talk. And we're going to be talking. We're going to be talking about whatever comes up, whatever you guys want to talk about. We might ask you guys some topics, stuff like that. So we're going to be doing that on Tuesdays. We're also going to be doing that on Thursdays. So Monday is going to be a live, 7:30 p.m. Tuesday, it's going to be a Zoom call on our Instagram Live, 7:30 p.m. Wednesdays, we are still having our Instagram TV message out at 7 p.m. But then afterwards, at 7:30 p.m., we are going to have a live video much like this one, and we're just going to discuss stuff we learned in the message, stuff like that. Thursdays, like I said, it's going to be a Zoom call on Instagram Live. Fridays will be another live video. All of this is taking place at 7:30 p.m. And then Saturday, we have the fun video on YouTube and Instagram TV at noon on Saturday. There it is. There's our big news. Let me lay it out for you again. And the reason, again, I want to, and yes, Chloe, this will be for all campuses. All campuses will be involved. All campuses will be engaged. We're going to try to get all campuses in on the Zoom call. And the Zoom call will be led by different people, just like the live will be led by different people. So I'm excited about this system. Let me lay it out for you again if you missed it, and I'll try to make it less confusing this time. I know I was kind of all over the place. Monday, and all of this is at 7:30 p.m. every weekday. Monday, we will be doing a live like this one. Tuesday, we will do a Zoom call on our Instagram Live at 7:30 p.m. Wednesdays, we will be doing our message at 7 o'clock and then an Instagram Live just like this one at 7:30 where we discuss the message. So that gives you enough time to watch it, then come back on and we'll discuss it. Thursdays, we will be doing another Zoom call on our Instagram Live, just like this. And then Fridays, we will be doing an Instagram Live like this one at 7:30 p.m. And then Saturdays, we will be releasing our funny, fun, awesome video at noon. So there it is. There's our big news. I'm excited to roll it out. I know our team is just pumped about it. You've been seeing some of our TikToks we've been putting out. This is all in preparation for this kind of big move, this big push that we're doing. So I'm so excited to engage with you guys more, to get you all on our lives and our Zoom calls, just hang out with you, just talk with you. We miss you guys. We miss hanging out with you guys. And that's the root of all of this. We still want to be able to connect with you guys as much as we can, even with everything going on. And I know it's just getting harder and harder for us to go places. Like we couldn't even really meet up and film our lives anymore just because of all the stuff going on. So I hope that this is a good solution. We can always connect with you guys. Listen, I love you guys. I miss you guys like crazy. I hate that all of this is going on, but I believe that God is going to do something really good. So let's all take a moment. If you're listening now, if you're listening later, everybody just take a moment. We're going to pray over all of this. And I know that God's going to do something good. So God, we love you and we thank you for all that you're doing. God, we thank you that even in the middle of all the chaos, the middle of the storm, you are still good and you are still God and you still have control. So God, I just pray that you would just help us to take heart in that and not lose faith. God, I pray that through all of this, that our connectivity would actually grow stronger. God, that all of these plans that we're making would that you would see to fulfillment and that you would see that they are good and that they would work well. So God, I just pray that you would build our connectivity and build our friendship through all of this. I love you and we all love you, and everybody who is watching at home says amen. I love you guys. I'm so excited for this. I really don't even want to jump off anymore because I just miss talking to you guys. So I love you. Thank you for listening. You're awesome. You're so incredible. You're the best at whatever you do. I love you all. Goodbye.